Angela's on her way here. We're going to see if we can get this done before she gets here, or is it going to take us a little bit longer. But before I start, how's the audio? Does the audio work? And how is everyone's New Year's celebration? You gotta let me know if the audio works. It should, but no way of knowing. So here's what we got. There's some Romex on the floor. I need to install a receptacle around here somewhere. And then I want you guys to notice something with these lights. See how like one half is yellow, one half is white? That's just what these things do, man. So, you know, this switches all to LED. You can't change the ballast. You can't do anything. Like the driver, it has to be a listed assembly. So you can't just go get some random driver. It has to be like the proper stuff. Everything's just made to break now. So we're going to be installing a receptacle up here. We're going to plug this light into it. And then hopefully we can get this light hanging from the ceiling. This diffuser one. And yeah, that's the plan. So that's what we're doing. We got okay battery on the mic. You'll have to let me know if you can't hear me for some reason. If it decides to try to die. I think the first thing we're going to do is the shortcut. So the shortcut is to install the receptacle and the Romex already before we even get in the attic. Got a box. We have the Romex, and because it's not going to be readily accessible, we can't install a GFCI on the ceiling. Also, we can't even install this GFCI because it's not tamper resistant. But if it was, we still couldn't install it because it's too high up. I think we might put on some tools tonight. I don't really know. Just going to try and play it by ear. I got these, I don't know, they're basically like a Wago push-click receptacle. They're good for hot work. Trying to test them out to see what I think about them. They're basically residential only. You can't put them in these metal boxes because the ears can't get clipped off because it's a listed product. So you're just kind of stuck with whatever this is. So these are definitely residential only. Pop that in there. What else are we missing? That's probably about it. Guess we can just get started. So what I like to do, I like to pop these out just a little bit with a screwdriver first. I also like to make a cut before I stab this in too. So I'm just gonna make a quick cut right here, right there. Pull the insulation off. We didn't cut deep enough. Pull the insulation off. Put a little curve on it. Shove it in there. Sometimes the paper gets stuck, sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on what it's doing. There we go. Good retention there. Rip the paper off, tuck the wire in the back of the box in a unicorn, or accordion fashion. And just get this dripping. And with these receptacles, man, it's almost like cheating. You just pop it in, drop it down right there. That's how it drops in there. Go over here, pull this one down, lock it in there, and the ground. Same way. And it's done. That is it. Just line up the screw holes. Trying to see if we had a... Nope, my offset screwdriver is in the car. So we'll just use the best screwdriver ever made. The Fast Pit True Grip here from Klein. Oh, we got some questions. Let's see here. Exactly. How you make a GFCI protected? You don't want to always do a compliant thing in your own household. This one, I don't mind making GFCI protected because I'm not going to put a refrigerator on it. I'm just going to put some lights. So we will actually be GFCI protecting this one legitimately. So I'll run it on the load side of a GFCI. Now I got two options, okay? I don't know how I feel about either one. One, I'll have to drill down the wall and we'll install a GFCI in the wall. That was kind of my first plan. So we might do that. Or I might put the GFCI in the attic. Now, GFCIs have to be readily accessible. I've got access to the attic. I haven't really thought about it in my head how I would inspect that if somebody had a GFCI in the attic that fed a receptacle on the face of the ceiling in the garage. I feel like the GFCI is accessible because nowadays you have to have a GFCI in your attic, and not because it's in the attic, but because it's on a required receptacle on an appliance that requires service. So if you look at 210.65, 40, whatever it is, it talks about, I think it's 65. 210.65 is equipment that requires service that's under HVAC. And 210.8 is the GFCI code. It'll take you to 210.65 that says we have to have GFCI protection on the receptacle within 25 feet that is serving the heating equipment or the refrigeration equipment, whatever it is. So it's not uncommon to see GFCIs in the attic nowadays. We can absolutely put them in the attic. If they're allowed to be in the attic in the first place, it means that they are readily accessible. If not, we would have to install a GFCI breaker in the panel and then have a standard receptacle in the attic. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to be lazy instead of fishing down the wall. And I'm going to install a GFCI receptacle in the attic that feeds this receptacle. That's what I'm going to do. But I might not, man. I might drill down the wall. I don't know. Just depends on how much encouragement we get in the chat to use our flex bit here. But I'm perfectly happy drilling down the wall. Why the attic? Those ones always back out, yeah. And why in the attic? Because it's readily accessible. So I'm going to be putting the receptacle in the ceiling of the garage. And we need to have GFCI protection for the plug itself. All right, next, you guys are in for a treat. I'm going to get the infrared camera and we're going to find the studs. Maybe we'll find the studs. We get our thermal master here. Yeah, sometimes you need a plug in the attic. I think I have a plug in the attic for the heat trace. Thermal master. Lens is open. Okay. Now, in case you're wondering, this is a really nice thermal camera for the money. The resolution on it is insane. So like right here, see my finger? I can just drag, watch, that quick, and it picks up that quick. Really, really nice camera. Really good thermal, what do you want to call it? Pixels, resolution. The actual lens itself, I think this thing uses an algorithm to boost up what it's actually seeing. It's hard to get a thermal camera with this much, like, clarity, I guess you would say. I mean, look, watch this. Look at that, man. It's crazy. This thing's very responsive. Let's see if we can find some studs. We might not. It's pretty cold, and I got a lot of insulation, so we might not find studs. But it is worth a try. I know if I went to certain parts of my house, I could find studs. I'll probably find studs over here because there's less insulation. Over here, yeah, I can find studs here a little bit easier. I'm not going to find studs here. Bummer. There's the air conditioner. There's the studs there. There's a stud right there. There's a stud right there. There's a stud right there. And there. You can see that. But I think I've got too much insulation in my attic to see the rafters. This is thermal mask you can get on Amazon. They sent me this one about 2 years ago to do some videos on. It's basically the only thermal company that I'll respond to. If FLIR reached out, I'd probably reach out to FLIR. I used infrared cameras for a living for years. I used $50,000 FLIRs when I did infrared. But this thing here works just as good as the $50,000 cameras. Yeah, the Klein Pocket Thermal is not good, man. It's not good at all. Okay, so we couldn't find the studs. We found them in the walls, but I couldn't find the rafter. So we are going to have to do a little bit more work than what I was planning on doing. That's okay. We'll need this and the stud finder. And a pencil. Just did a video on this, and this. And I'm probably going to drop it right after this live. It's a raw video. There's no edits to it. It keeps flowing pretty good. And yeah, it'll be out soon. We'll also use this magnet. But I'd love to find a pencil. I usually have a pencil. I just don't know where I put it. Let's put you guys back in here. And then my wife was going to hold the camera tonight, but I decided that food from Chewy's was more important than her holding the camera. So she's picking up fajitas. Okay. You have a Klein. Have you seen the Fortic acoustic imager? I have not seen that. That looks pretty cool. Oh no, it's Sparky. What's up, Jojo? Use the dirt on your finger because you're a man. Yeah. It's not the real Chewy's. Probably not. It's probably not the real Chewy's. See if we can find like a rafter. That'd be kind of cool if we could. Oh, we found one. Look at that. So, I mean, I can live with the plug there. We can put a plug there. So if I know where the stud is, I won't hit it. That's what we're trying to do. We just don't want to hit the stud. I'm not actually looking for one as much as I'm trying to avoid one. All right. So I think the studs are going this way, or the rafters, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, they are. So I'm actually going to go closer here. We're going to go right here. Somewhere there. Let me just see if I can clean the lens, see if I can get that off of there. Hit it with your purse, yeah. Check it out. I will. I'll have to look that up when I get a chance. The acoustical imager. Looks pretty cool. We're going to use this thing here. I don't know what this thing is called. I highly recommend it. Handy Mark. Handy Mark. It's awesome. So we don't even need a pencil. All we need is just to push, get this relatively in line. I think it would look better next to this light. I kind of like it right here. We want it to be like relatively straight too. There we go. There's our 6 marks. I'm going to score the marks with my razor knife. That way I don't tear any paint off. Where's the marks? Right. Yeah. We're fighting the light. Hang on. There it is right there. There's the 6 marks. Now we're going to multi-tool this thing to death, or what are we going to do? Should we use a multi-tool? I never have any blades whenever I want to use this multi-tool. Like handy. You'd think I'd put them somewhere where I could find them all the time. Just not here. Let me check one more spot. No. I guess we're using the sheetrock saw. Or, actually I do know where multi-tool blade is, but it might be Starlock. Yeah, we're good. Let's see here. Yeah, I was looking for a multi-tool blade in here, but we didn't find one. No multi-tool blade. Seen it on YouTube. I'll have to check it out. Hey now. I don't know if it's locked in or not. That was weird. So we've already got this box built here. It's already built. Let's get an impact. Not an impact, but it'll work. Oh, you know what? These are going to get in the way of my screws. Just slightly. All right. All right, so we just gotta I think that looks pretty straight. Cool. All right, so now we gotta go M12 best for electrician, probably. The Candyman can. I'm on, it's crazy on vacation and seeing someone do what I do every day of my life. I'm an electrician. That's awesome, JoJo. Let's see what the chat says here. Yeah, you're better off using a drywall saw. I agree. I agree. What's up, BWs, Ordway, Denny, Owen? What's up, man? Declined. I got a screw in it so I can put it out. Sell it in the attic. Yep. Screwless plate next time. That's not a bad idea, man. I don't do too many screwless plates. I did one for this black receptacle in here, just because it looks nice. And it does look nice, but it doesn't even really matter with all the crap that I've got in here. Screwless plate is the next level, though. Okay, we gotta go find that wire. We can move it, we do. All right. Light's already on. That's not good. And should be right here somewhere. There it is. Got this Christmas box. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Now, we can go here to this box. I didn't do that box. I don't think I did that box. We definitely did this box. This one here. What's the last thing we did, man? We added a plug for the internet for my room. And I added a plug for the internet for the other room. I think that's going to be... We can't use that one. We're going to use this one. Yeah, we're going to have to use this one. Because that is for the heater. Anytime you have an appliance that's more than 50% cord and plug, has to be a dedicated circuit. So, as much as I don't want to use my internet circuit, I don't have a choice. And then we can just put a GFCI right here. Or something. Yeah, I could put the GFCI right here. Technically. We could do that. We might do that. We'll just bring it in. And then I have to make a constant hot off of this. This is the internet though, so I can't work on this without bringing the whole stream down. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, we can't touch that box there. We can work on this one though. This one is the internet box. Yep. Let's see where it comes back down. We're gonna staples. Yeah, we're gonna use this box. And I guess, yeah, I guess we'll do it hot. Don't really much of a choice. If I use Legos, which I probably didn't, I probably used wire nuts. And I probably twisted the piss out of it. Do it live. All right. Yeah, so that's the plug there. Do I want to add any more plugs while I'm at it? I don't think I need to. Yeah, we don't need to. Yeah, we'll get rid of that multi-plug thing, plug that one in there, and that'll leave us an extra receptacle. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, man. Hopefully don't take down the internet. Bring that box down next to the attic door. I could do that. We could do a couple of things. Do I really want to go up there if it trips to reset it? See, that's the other question. Do we just want to... I could just install the receptacle like on this wall. And then we could feed it, because I haven't cut it yet. So we could take this tail down this wall. The problem with this wall is that there is a conglomerate of shit in this wall that I would really like to miss with my pokey, spiky, twisting bit. But I don't think it's going to stop me. I think we could still do it. We just got to be careful. Oh, dude, there's like 5 freaking studs in this wall. Yeah. One there. So my window. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can't go on this wall because it's only going to give me like that much space in the top cap to be drilling that bit. So I don't think we can go on that wall. I don't want to go this wall. I was toying with the idea on going on this wall. I don't think I'm going to do that either. We're just going to put a GFCI on the attic. It'll be fine. That's what we'll do. That's what we're going to do. I swear, man, I thought I built this thing. Why is it not built? I need a camera holder on that thing. You know, I got a really crappy one, but it's lightweight. Yeah, we'll use this one. This way you guys can see in the attic what we're doing. Assuming this clamp is strong enough to hold, will be the real test there. Hang on. Turn the flashlight on. You know, of course, yeah, of course that would happen. You know, you just can't. Just barely hanging on by a thread as soon as I touch it. Go up there. Okay. I knew this thing was going to fight. I just wasn't aware about how bad it was going to fight. There we go. Okay, so first thing we probably need to secure it to, or let's just unsecure it. Okay, let's see, can we? Yeah, we can. We need to, put it right facing down. Somebody said put it facing down. I'm gonna leave it facing up. See if I can grab this nail around this stud to squeeze it in. I can't. It was a good try. There, you guys can still see. What's that connection look like? Oh, it looks beautiful. We need to add to this connection here. Uh-oh. Light turned off. Why did the light turn off? I did not ask you to turn off light. Turn back on. Why? Why won't the light turn back on? I gotta get a separate light? No, we don't. We're good. Okay, we need to add to this connection to feed the GFCI for the line side. Then we gotta add this in here for the load side. Simple enough. And we'll go up the top here. I gotta check the chat. It's hard to check the chat. I hate working in attics. Good work. I appreciate it. Circuit line clamp is not strong enough. Yeah, the clamp is not strong enough. It's almost like there's security hammers for this moment. That's great. That's great. I'm trying to show you guys a trick. I don't want to bang it in too much. We should be able to, sometimes, if you're good, you can use your larger channel locks to grab one side of the stud and just squeeze that nail in. But I don't know. There you go. You see where you just squeeze the nail in. But I can see where we're going to have to hammer this in. You always want to beat on the side that doesn't pivot of your clines too. See, one side is for beating because that doesn't pivot. One side pivots. If you beat on the pivot side, you're going to break your clines. Okay. I think my wife is home. But we're not going to have her hold the camera up here. Also, for freaking January, dude, it's kind of hot in this attic. Texas is crazy like that sometimes. That's the ground. We actually need a pigtail off the ground. So, yeah. Not thinking right now. I forgot we're putting a GFCI up here. All right, well, that's the grounds. Fold that back in there. Now we need a pigtail off of this, and we need a pigtail off of this, and then this gets tied to the load side of the GFCI. So we'll just leave that right there. Get some black, we'll go ahead and give it a little strip. Now in this case, we're gonna want a little bit more insulation exposed than normal to make this connection. And I'm gonna pull this ground away from myself, that way I'm not touching it. too happy with the way that's rolling around. Let's see. Okay, so that's that. Hot's on there. Let's get the neutral. Neutral looks beautiful too. Neutral's not as scary. We just gotta make sure we get it all nice and tight and roll it. Try and roll it around there. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, we got it laying down there, rolling around, rolling up through there, and now we're going to cut it flush. Okay. These two wires are hot. These two wires are the load. Now we can get the volt claw to tuck these in here. And the volt claw makes this look so easy, because it is with the volt claw. Just aggressively shove it in the back of that box. If it wasn't energized, we'd probably make this look a lot better too. Hey, baby.
I bought you something.
You did?
Yes, I don't know if it's worth it or if you want me to return it, but I saw it and thought if you thought you might like it. I don't know.
Oh, well, thank you. Can you hand me a GFCI on the floor there? Do you want me to come see you right now?
Doesn't have to be right now.
Okay.
One of these?
Yeah. Do you want me to show everybody?
The whole box?
The whole box.
You
Do you want me to show everybody?
if you think it's
What is it? Hyper tough? Haha. Yo.
Is that good?
Should we review these?
It was like $12
It was like 12
in
bucks
the clearance area.
in the clearance. At Walmart?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I guess they're already starting to clearance out the hyper tough stuff, guys.
Well, no, it was a gift set, so for
Oh, it was in a
Christmas
gift set.
they had it out, and they were discontinuing it after Christmas.
It depends if they have quick insert or not. If they don't have quick insert. Oh, it comes with the bits too. So it comes with the T25, the Phillips, everything.
It looked like something you would think was cool, so that's why I got it.
It looks kind of cool.
I don't know. We can return if you don't think it's worth it.
Thanks, baby.
Sure. Did you need me to do anything?
No. You about ready to eat?
Yeah, I got your girls fed, or at least dished.
Situated.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna take care of this.
Yeah. You just said that you wanted me to hold it, so I was checking on you.
I can't see what I'm doing. I cannot see, chat. Hey.
Huh.
Do you see a headlamp in the office there?
I can look.
It's up against the Klein boxes underneath the black whiteboard. The black whiteboard. I don't think I've ever fought a ground this hard. What is it doing? Maybe it's just really tight. Oh, it was. It was just really tight. Usually they're loose. There we go. All right, let's do the load side first.
Yeah, I found it.
Oh, yeah? Okay, can you hand me the Knipex auto strippers on the floor there? On the table, maybe?
It's on the floor.
Oh, everything's the floor to where I'm at. Yeah, they're right there underneath that wall. I literally called it the floor because it's so freaking high up. Thanks, baby.
Sure. Anything else?
No, I think that's it. Let's get the tape off of here. These are tamper-proof receptacles, so you have to install tamper-proof. Technically, in the attic is open for interpretation, right? Because tamper-proof has to be up so high, I think, or unless it's and/or. I'd have to check that code again. It used to be just a certain height, but they might have changed the code now to where they just all residents have to have tamper. I'd have to check myself. I cut like just that much off. Get this thing in here. This is the load side. The line side's over here. Helps give them a little bounce too. Again, we're using the most useful screwdriver in the world ever made. Best design. Basically the only one you'll ever need if you're a homeowner doing electrical. All right, now for the hot one. Go ahead and put this right here. This one should be loose because it was the I'm going to put the line here. Last one. And notice how it doesn't spark? That's because the parallel connection is the wire nut. This is just a branch off of that. So all the current's already going through the wire nut and back through. If we made a connection and it was load on the plug, we would have seen a spark continue in the circuit. So this is good now. I might wait. You can see where it's active. It works. If I turn off the light, you can see where it's active. Light off. There we go. See the light? And then reset. Right there. So it is all working. This side of my internet, so we're gonna wait to put this in just yet. But there's your GFCI. We got plenty of room in the back of the box because of the bolt claw. And then let's go test the receptacle now. Here's the... Holy crap, I tightened that thumb screw. Okay, there we go. These GFCIs were like 45 for 3 or something. 40 for 3. Not too bad.
It was $12, just saying that.
It's $12. Oh, you want to hold this?
Yeah.
Here. Need a plug tester. Where are they? Right here? Oh, somebody returned them. Okay. Did they use them and return them?
I don't know.
That makes the unboxing fast. All right, so they still... It looks kind of cool, not going to lie. They pull forward to release. Do they quick insert? They do not quick insert. That's why they returned them. Ooh, good to know. It's pretty cool that they feel super light, man. I don't think I've ever felt anything this light. They do feel like garbage. I wouldn't get these for a pro. Cool for the garage because they quick insert. I like how you can at least pull them forward where they didn't make it, so you have to do like where you're pushing this way while you're trying to pull the bit out. So you'd have to use 2 hands to pull one back while you're pulling this way. They made it so it pulls forward, so it's just a quick grab like that. That is a huge plus. But the no quick insert is a deal breaker, and then it's really light. That also feels like a piece of crap. It sounds like a piece of crap too. Oh my god, it's plastic. Is it? It feels like plastic. It's not plastic. You know what? That's not bad. I don't mind that locked there. That's kind of cool. Looks like somebody used this thing for a project and then put it away.
That got returned in the parking lot.
Ooh. Like you can just listen to the lacking quality of it. Like listen. It's terrible.
I'm not returning it.
All right, we're gonna return it. Make 2 returns. We're gonna wrap it back how they did it. So you can try, baby. They look cool.
David Swella wants to know if you can show the Husky box. He was looking at them.
I don't have any Husky boxes anymore. I had Husky boxes, but you know, we had to get rid of all our tools in the last 3 years. 3 years ago, threw it all away.
AliExpress has the same stuff cheaper online.
Yeah, for sure.
David says online he was looking at them, the Husky ones.
Oh, nice. Oh, the Huskies are good. The Huskies are good. There's nothing wrong with the Husky box. The one with the clear plastic on the top, it's good for a homeowner, good for a handyman. But there's definitely better out there. But the Husky's not bad. They got a lifetime warranty.
The only said she did good. She loves you.
I appreciate it.
Denny says, great review. Thank you. You could cut that into a short tactics.
Yeah. Oh, it's too late. Yeah, I should have cut it. Hey, hit the highlight. I think it's too late. Create highlight. It's too late. All right. Is this trip or not? Let's see. Watch out.
I thought you said, is that a strip or not?
The floor is lava, guys.
The headlight he has is the best. He will never need another one. He can replace the 1865 if it dies. The only says.
Right.
David says, rolling Husky workbench in your garage. LOL.
Oh, my bad. Yes. Oh, no. Hey, you trying to murder me?
No.
Look at that. Look at that, chat.
I didn't do that.
Look at that. You kicked it. Kick it back out. Oh, my God.
I don't think I did it.
Yeah, we'll do that in a second.
Just so you know, it's around 59:01 that you did that. review that Denny said that you should make.
Thanks. Okay, we got lights here. See the lights set? And it trips. Adjust the plate a little bit there.
Rose said he doesn't have Husky boxes, but got 2 in his garage. He's confused.
Yeah, no kidding.
Glad to see him back under adult supervision, BW. The only says that's got hating on her gift. The Ordway says Steve Jobs spoiled box quality. Crazy time in the box to find the product.
Right. Okay, so GFCI works.
Oh, they said I messed up your ladder because you were hating on the gift I gave you.
It's true.
The only said.
It's true. I saw you kick it. I jumped from this ladder to this ladder. If that ladder didn't have this ability, I probably would have been in the cabinet. Okay, so this one.
Oh, you mean you don't like to have that many?
Yeah. Just the darndest thing. Oh my gosh.
I think you should get a ladder.
I don't need
Cutting
those.
the wire.
No, we're gonna cut the wire.
Oh my goodness. Just take the ladder.
No ladder. See, I don't need a stinking ladder. You like my hooks?
Mm-hmm. Very sturdy.
Thank you.
He has all the cool tools, though, he says. I like that ladder also, he says.
Yeah, the ladder's awesome.
Do you have your microphone on?
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool.
It went beep.
You want to flatten that Vivint one back to the wall, too?
Yeah, probably.
Bolted.
Can you hand me those diagonals?
These things?
Yeah, those things. Okay. We're good again. Yay. All right. Yeah, so the Husky box, let's look at it. It is, for a tape measure. I know I got a tape measure in the office. I thought I had one out here, but I don't. No, I know I have one out here. Who's gonna find it? It's red and it is Milwaukee. There it is.
The only wants to know what your take on cobalt tools are.
I don't own very many Cobalt. I own, I don't even know if I have a Cobalt in the house. I've got the pliers, some of the small pliers and stuff. I don't have any of the cordless stuff. I don't have very much of anything in Cobalt. All right, drawer here. We can throw that in the bushes. That whole thing is trash, pretty much. George got you 41.5 inches. Come on, Milwaukee.
Owen says they outlive flex.
What the fuck is going on right now? It's unlocked, guys. That's not surprising from Milwaukee.
Is that the 348 one?
Yeah, this is 348. It's got soft closing too. So I was going to build my own, but with the hardware and everything and the foam things and just everything about it. What's it getting stuck on? Oh, there we go. You probably can't make this for cheaper than what this thing is. Oh, this is your Christmas present. I got these for your truck. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Yeah, these things are $10 each at Home Depot. They are 3,500 pounds rated. They usually have it on there.
It only says Husky
30
boxes are okay.
3,333. Yeah, Husky boxes are just okay.
David says he's on the fence.
This one here, they don't make anymore. It's got lights, it's got glass, it's got pivots, it's got special plastic things that run over the rail. This box here, they just don't make it anymore.
Carlson says first stream of 2026.
Second stream, technically, because we were live playing Warcraft.
That's true.
Now this one here, this box here is like $1,600, I think. And it's very decent. As it doesn't shut because of the cord. It's got soft close. Come on, cord, please. Stay out of the way. Cooperate. Yeah, it's got soft close. Oh my God.
BW says Cobalt is decent for home DIY stuff. Lex
There you go.
went into Lowe's and they stopped doing anything with Cobalt.
Oh, that's true. But the steel on this cabinet, this thing's like 800 pounds, easy. It's a big.
David says you crack him up.
Fight me. I didn't even do anything to it. Yeah, so there's the GFCI, there's the plug. Ideally, I want to get this mounted somewhere at some point. And
Ready to go eat?
let's go eat. Okay.
Show off the food.
The food, yeah. Let's make you guys hungry.
So this is our deal of the week.
Let's go. Let's go look. Nice.
Comes with all this. It bumped it up to 72 now.
It's 70. That's still a steal.
But it's
So
still
for
really good.
$72, you get all that cheese,
Lettuce. and
all
pico.
them tomatoes,
That's pico.
pico,
Lettuce.
queso,
guac,
guac.
sour cream, salsa, beans and rice,
What's in here? Nothing.
veggies, meat, sauce, tortillas, and chips.
Yeah. Yeah, 70 is a steal.
What's that noise?
I don't know. What is it?
What for?
What is that noise?
You're making sweet tea?
Oh, you're making tea. Hey, but how hot does this thing get? Because you got it like. I guess it's okay.
We probably need to get a
Kid's
glass
trying to
one
burn the
now,
house
but-
down. No more glass ones. You guys break them every chance you get. Salivating.
Would you rather have microplastics in your water?
Megan or her, yeah, she got excited. Exactly.
Huh?
You were talking about food like I was talking about tools.
That's the mom in me. I want to make sure everybody's taken care of.
Danny used the Project Fraud voice and said, "Very impressive."
Are you saying bye?
That was your review on the
Chewies.
the Chewy's fajita, whatever you got. Yeah,
Pack.
exactly. Yeah, first hard stream. Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. You can see it's pretty simple to do that. You know, we did energize, but you don't have to. I'm going to turn off the power too. Push that back in the box. Last time we didn't turn off the power. We tripped the GFCI because if you touch the neutral to a ground on a GFCI, it trips. So that's what happened last time. We don't want to do that. Is $348 worth it for the home? I think in addition to the garage for all your new flex tools. So it just depends on how many tools you got and what you're trying to do. You can see where I filled this thing up pretty quickly. Just on extra stuff floating around. Pretty easy. So it just depends on what you're trying to do. If you need a work surface, and you need storage, $350 is not a bad price for what this thing does. But you could build your own table for like a fraction. You know, 4 4x4s. So two 4x4s and 1, 2, 3 2x6s, a couple of 2x4s. You're probably talking $50 for a sturdy table you can put a freaking anvil on. And then the new flex tools, yeah, exactly. I do like the box for Harbor Freight. I'll say they got my pass on it. Yeah, so the Yukon is like the same price, and this has 4 times as many drawers as the Yukon. The Yukon has a drawer that opens, what do you call it? A door, and then it's got cabinet shelves behind the door, and then it's got one large drawer, and that stuff, it sucks, man. It falls apart really quick. Don't get the Yukon stuff. The pack radio outperforms the pack out. Yeah, stack pack does, yeah. Yeah, Harbor Freight's a no-go for that stuff for sure. Yeah, stack. I knew what you're saying. Okay, that's all I got. Just a quick GFCI plug install, Romex route with GFCI protection. Yeah, the Husky's not bad for the price. You could get it cheaper during the holidays, but man, there's just too many damn people there. And then they only had like 2 left on the internet, and I was like, I'm just gonna wait for them to restock. When they restock, they're $50 more. Probably wasn't worth my $50 trying to load that by myself. Anthony was with me, so we were able to load that in the truck pretty quick and get in and get out. All right, we're out here. See you guys.